This lady with in that cute mini dress looks so tall and slim. Nowadays the young adults in China tend to be taller, quite a lot taller than the older adults. Time is now 7:18 p.m. at night, and it's 28th of September 2025 in Guangzhou, China. After I left the Guangzhou Zoo, I took the train to Beijing Road metro station as I wanted to explore the area around Beijing Road Pedestrian Street, and also want to go and look at the Great Buddha Temple, also called the Dafo Temple. This place is free entrance, you don't need any entrance fee to go inside. Beijing Road Pedestrian Street is a very popular shopping area and it's great for walking around. The shopping mall in this area are the Grand Shopping Mall and the T Mall. One thing I like about China is that it has a lot of space for walking around, unlike in some other countries where people actually have to walk on the narrow pavement or walk on the road itself, fighting for space with the vehicular traffic. Here you can see the space for walking is so huge, so it's very safe. You don't have to fight for space with the vehicular traffic. Two ladies in front there carrying huge numbers of large shopping bags after shopping. For me, I usually prefer online shopping because usually prices are much lower. And not only that, online shopping I can get a huge variety of choices of colors or models and so on. So usually if I would go to shopping mall, I would actually do window shopping rather than real shopping. Okay? Window shopping plus sometimes I might, if I'm hungry, I might also eat at a food restaurants at a mall. But if I compare the price at the retail shops and at the online shops, usually online shops charge much lower prices compared to the retail shops. The online shops, it's very easy for me to compare prices for items of the same model. Whereas if I'm at the retail shopping mall, it's very difficult to compare prices because the two similar shops might be very far apart and you got to search for them. Whereas at online shopping, I can simply click from page to page and within a few seconds I can compare already the prices for identical item at 2 or 3 or even 10 different shops. Retail shops need to charge much higher price because they are paying rental for the retail shops, which are usually in very popular shopping malls, which of course will have very high rental. Whereas for online shops, they can put their goods at the industrial areas where the rental is much lower. Alright, and then the staff who is in charge of online store can be at home. He doesn't need actually to go to the shop. He can just answer all inquiries from his but he's still at home. One of the rare occasions where I might buy from a retail shop is if it's an emergency. For example, if let's say for example my water tap has a big leak and I got to repair quickly, then I got no choice but to quickly go to the retail plumbing shop to get a replacement water tap. Or maybe if a circuit breaker inside my circuit breaker distribution box is damaged and I have no choice, I can't wait a few days for the online item to arrive, right? Then I got no choice, I have to go to the electric retail shop and buy it straight away, even though it may cost more than the online shop. One good thing about window shopping is that it is equivalent to going for long walks. And if the shopping mall is very big, if it's a very big shopping mall, you can actually walk for maybe 2 to 8 hours in one big mall to just walk through floor by floor. And that will be equivalent to going for a walk of like 10 to maybe 25-kilometer walk. And it's very, I mean, if you're not running, you're just walking, so it's quite relaxing. People who work in the office may not do much exercise because they are sitting on the chair for the 8 hours. So that's why having some exercise like window shopping is actually a good idea. If in China you hear a shop seller, shopkeeper or salesperson talking non-stop, it's actually not the salesperson talking non-stop, it's actually he or she just record the voice on a recorder and then he just play back continuously so that he doesn't need to waste his energy. He just record his voice and then just let it repeat and repeat and repeat, like calling people to come and buy some goods at certain kind of low price. I'm now right in the heart of Beijing Road pedestrian street. It's a very popular pedestrian walking street. Some people just come here just only to walk around and look at the scenery, but actually not really to buy things, just only walk around and just observe other humans walking around. The interesting thing about this Beijing Road pedestrian street that it has got nothing to, I mean it's not even in Beijing. Beijing Road pedestrian street actually is in Guangzhou City, China. It's not in Beijing City, but in Guangzhou City.
وهذا شجرة شجرة هذا حمر شوف ها
万绿湖、桑葚、山楂条、是种菜、八香菜、旺、河粉宝带、杏仁一包。
All of a sudden I find myself at the Great Buddha Temple, which is also called the Dafo Temple. This Dafo Temple was built in the southern Han Dynasty more than 1,200 years ago, but this temple had been destroyed and then rebuilt again many times. Inside you will see huge bronze statues of Buddha weighing each a few tons, okay, a few thousand kilos. This temple looks so beautiful on top, and I love the orange colored lighting. Vendor is selling joysticks and praying items. See all those beautiful yellow and orange lanterns hanging from the trees.
应该是他们早点。
要什么东西，人家要你也不能给他，你不要什么都能给。
自己都不舍得用了。
There, I finally find a lady dressed in cosplay style costumes. Cosplay style of princess costumes. Some people have their eyes focused on the phone rather than on the surroundings. So it's quite risky. She might just bump into a vehicle or bump into somebody, since the eyes is not looking at the surroundings but looking at. Or she might even drop into a hole, since she is not focused on the ground in front of her. I saw a YouTube video where some people were so focused on the phone, they actually drop into some water, or drop into the fountain, or just fall into a hole. When crossing the traffic lights or crossing the street, that's the most crucial part, because I've seen videos where people were so focused, their eyes were so focused on the phone screen that when they crossed the street, they didn't even see the vehicle coming, Vehicles just approaching and the person completely ignore the traffic, just look at the phone as though the phone is more important than the life. Some pedestrians mistakenly think that it's okay for them not to look at the traffic or the surroundings, but to just stare at the phone screen, because they mistakenly think that, oh, for sure the traffic will stop for me, for sure the drivers or the vehicles will avoid hitting me, and then they just keep staring at the phone screen. But then the driver is dreaming and the pedestrian is dreaming, then we end up with a disastrous crash. The time now is 9:01 p.m. at night on the 28th September 2025. It is getting a bit late, so I decided to walk to the Beijing Road metro station to take a train back to the hotel.